Hi everyone, this is Tanner here with another practical tip on your way to leather savvy. Today we would like to talk about commonly referred leather types, the confusing language of the leather industry. I'm sure you have heard about 3 or 4 very commonly referred leather grades in the industry or on your online research. I'm sure you're familiar with full grain leather, top grain leather, genuine leather, and bonded leather. So today we can discuss a little bit about each and what they mean and how good they are. So we start with full grain leather. As you can understand from the name, which is the least confusing part, it is completely full intact leather that the grain, the most durable part of the skin, is on it. It is intact. Very small cases, it might be slightly buffed just to give some distract effect, but it is still intact. It holds the whole thing together. This is the most expensive, most durable, usually the cleanest hides of your money can buy. And they look the best, they make a statement, and they're minimally finished because they're naturally beautiful, and each piece is unique when you make them out of full grain leather. And next, the top grain. As I said earlier, it gets confusing as we go down the line. So top grain is where we take the leather in the tannery, and this is the selection where we can't make a minimum finish transparent layer to achieve a good look out of this selection of leather, where we have to correct it, which means you're gonna need to buff it down all those imperfections and create a fine base to somewhat apply a coverage makeup on it using some pigments, colors, and plastics. Again, it is a full thickness leather, just the grain is sanded down significantly. It is durable. It is the second best thing you can get and the most common type of leather in the market today because it's the most commonly available kind, and it just doesn't have that authentic natural look. It's more of a standardized polished leather look you're familiar with in the market, and that's being the second grade after full grain. So now the third, which is more misleading than confusing, is the genuine leather. As you would expect, when you say something is genuine, it should mean it's good, it's best of something. But this is quite the opposite here. Genuine leather is where the tanneries split down the full thickness hide in the middle of the process, and there's a dropping. We call it split. And those splits doesn't have a grain anymore. The upper part, which was the top grain we talked about in the earlier piece, or the full grain, are used in more premium production, and then the dropping of that split can be covered with a very thick plastic layer to make it look like an original grain again, but it's completely artificial. It is fixed onto the split meat section of that lower grade level, and it is used as genuine leather. It's labeled as genuine leather. The only thing leather about it is based on a split of the leather. There is no real grain on it. The grain made up on it is all man-made. It's plastic, it's artificial, and well, recently they're getting really good at making it look like more and more like real leather, but it is not. And when you read genuine leather on it, you might think it's a good thing, but it's not. And number 4, the bottom of the list, is the bonded leather. This is also confusing and misleading because it's made out of leather dust, all the droppings and garbage smashed and glued together, made it look like leather, but you don't connect to it. As soon as you see it, you touch it, you smell it, you feel something wrong about it. It is just a lot of glues and leather dust together. It might work for some cheaper, on a budget, functional solutions you're looking after, but this is not something we buy for intention of using leather goods. And everything else below this list, PU leather, vegan leather, full leather, basically they are the other things. They're not even leather. They are alternatives to leather. They have leather in the name, but we don't consider them leather, and that's why we don't talk about these in this video. Alright, so to summarize it all, number one, full grain. That's the best leather your money can buy. It's authentic, unique, minimally finished. It's as good as it gets. Number two, top grain leather. It is still very good. It's most commonly available leather in the market today. It's more polished, more standardized, but it is still intact, full thickness leather. Number three, genuine leather, the most misleading labeling of the industry. Be careful about that. The only thing leather about it is it's based on a split leather and completely man-made grain looking surface. Number four, bonded leather. It is basically leather dust glued together. It is not technically a leather, it's made out of leather dust. So it is the lowest grade and we don't recommend that. Hopefully this is helpful to navigate the leather space a little bit easier next time you're looking at those labels. Thanks for watching.